Hey guys, Scott here with another very important tier list for Dead by Daylight. This time we're going over killer stun sounds. These were compiled by a viewer named Oink, who somehow manages to stream snipe me every single game. It's honestly impressive at this point, but Oink, thank you very much for compiling this. So let's go in order. I believe this is the order of release for the killers, but let's go over them. And we're going to start with Trapper. Trapper, the OG, pretty simple. I think the trap sounds and the pallet stuns are different variants of each other. They can be either. But honestly, nothing too amazing there. That's pretty basic stuff. So I'd say we'll give that a C tier. It's just a basic Not too much going on there, unfortunately. Trapper, yet again, at the bottom of everything. Now, Wraith. That's a pretty damn good sound. That is like the elephant sound effect. He's commonly referred to as the elephant for that sound he makes. So, Wraith is a pretty damn high tier. Honestly, I think Wraith might be S tier. I'm going to tentatively put Wraith in S tier just because I love the elephant sound so much. Hillbilly is just a basic, but they did lower it a couple years ago. It's pretty simple. Not really too crazy there. I'd say it's B though. It feels more emphatic than Trapper's though. Nurse, a pallet stun sound. This is something you'll never hear, but whatever. I mean, it fits the character. She's out of breath. It's honestly not too bad. As much as I hate Nurse, I gotta give her credit. The stun sounds pretty decent. But yeah, you'll never hear it. Huntress. I don't even have to listen to this. I know Huntress is S tier. That's not even the good one. That's not even Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. It's my sub alert sound. It's been my sub alert sound for 5 years now. 6 years actually. So that is by far the best. Huntress, easy S tier. What the hell? Why is she over here? Easy S tier. That's got to be in front of Wraith in my opinion. It's too good. Myers. I like Myers. It's so simple. Myers is so simple, but I just love it. I don't know why. It's just such a good sound. It's not quite in the same tier as like the elephant or Huntress, but I'd say Myers is going to be our first A tier. It's pretty good. Hag is nah. I mean, it's fitting, but it's not too exciting. I appreciate the emoji after Hag. Thank you. Doctors is pretty good. I can't really figure out like what type of sound that is, but it's pretty entertaining. I like it. I think Doctor's got a pretty solid stun sound. So I'm going to put him in an A tier. Bubba. Bubba's pretty good too because he just sounds like a pig. Bubba is S or A tier, I'm not sure. I think I have an affinity to liking stun sounds that sound similar to farm animals. So I'm going to put him Bubba at the bottom of S tier. Freddy's is pretty... I can't even hear Freddy's, honestly. He goes like, ooh, but it's usually drowned out by the lullaby and the echoey sound effect of his realm. I'm going to put that in a solid C tier. Much like Freddy, very underwhelming. Next we have... Why would you put that in there? All right, next we have Pig. Oh, no. Honestly, Pig, possibly the best stun sound in the game. It makes me giggle like a schoolgirl. Yeah, definitely top of S tier. I think Pig may have the best stun sound effect in the entire game. Clowns I actually like. Because he just laughs, and it's so ridiculous and drawn out. Like, what a weird reaction to getting stunned by a pallet of wood, but honestly based. I honestly think Clown is probably at the lower end of S tier. I love Clown sound effect. These are all very generous, but that's okay, because this is a wholesome tier list. Spirit, also pretty good. That's a pretty good stun sound. I honestly like Spirit stun sound quite a bit. I'm going to give that one an S tier too. Honestly, it's better than Clown's. It's better than Bubba's, honestly. It's a really good Waluigi-esque sound. Let's put it there. Legion is pretty meh. Just sounds like human person getting stunned by wood. It's unremarkable, I think. I appreciate you putting in all the different legions, but yeah, these are pretty... Honestly, the females and the males both sound the same. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I'll give him a C tier. Plagues is pretty good. You know what? It's not like funny or interesting, but it genuinely sounds like an ancient Babylonian woman in pain. So I think just for authenticity alone, I'm going to give that a B tier. It's not very exciting or interesting, but it does genuinely sound like she's getting stunned by something. My boy Demo. Very good. That's such a unique sound effect. Like, listen to the nuance in that sound effect. There's that first part that, and then there's like a little like bat sound effects after. That's such an interesting sound. Demo, easy S tier. Much like everything. Yeah, that's definitely an S tier from Demo. Oni's is pretty good too. It's a very simple but good sound. I can't really think of anything special there, but that's like the exact sound a giant hunk of a man like Oni would make if he got hit by something. So nothing too interesting, but we'll say B tier. Probably top of B tier. Deathslinger is... Again, it's a pretty good sound. It does sound like an old man getting stunned by something, so... I'd say bottom of B tier. It's not very interesting, but it's also not like as uninteresting as C tier, so... I don't think Pyramid Head has anything. That's nothing. It just sounds like someone had like a quarter in a cup and they like moved it. Yeah, it's nothing. Might be the first D tier. It doesn't do anything. You know what? He was... Pyramid Head was like the bottom tier on the nodding tier list, and also he's bottom tier on the sound effect tier list. He just... Man, Pyramid Head sucks. It's a pretty good sound. It's really fitting. It's not like funny or anything, but it's a good sound effect. I say that's a bottom of A tier just because it's very fitting to the character, in my opinion. Trickster's pretty funny. Because he curses. But other than that, it's pretty... He gets some bonus points for actually like saying, oh, fuck, but other than that, he just goes, eh. So, honestly, I'd say top of C tier. The only thing that saves him from D tier is the fact that he says funny shit after. You know, it's not a very interesting sound. It's very fitting to the character, but it's just it's just... See, that's the thing. That's the sound that Nemesis would make, because Nemesis doesn't give a shit. So I guess for authenticity, he wouldn't go like he was like really getting hurt here. He would just be like, move this piece of wood. So I guess for authenticity, we're gonna put him in B tier, but it's not very interesting. We got the zombies, poggers. Thank you for including the zombies. I don't think we can put these on the tier list, but honestly, the zombies have a better stun sound effect than Nemesis. Sadako. Sadako just sounds like dragging nails across a chalkboard. Which honestly is kind of cool. I actually kind of like that, even though it's an unpleasant sound effect. I think that's like, it's creepy. It's fitting for how like uneasing her whole presence is. So I kind of like that one. Next we have Wesker, who is pretty damn good. I didn't say the line. Okay, for stun animation, Wesker is easily the best in the game because his glasses get knocked off and then he pulls out another pair of glasses and puts them on. So for that alone, he would be S tier. But if we're judging just from the sound effects, it's not that interesting. Now, sometimes he'll say something silly like, are you trying to make me mad? And because of that, I think it's a saving grace because his actual baseline effect is, well, it's not that great. Oh, no. What did I do? Oh. Wait, what did I do? Did I just for some reason close out? No, I didn't. I am losing my mind. Okay, sorry. I was pressing the switch. Now it's working again. Thank you, Firefox. This stream not sponsored by Firefox. What was I even saying before this? God, now I'm scatterbrained. Yeah, Wesker. The lines alone are hilarious when you stun him. Like he will like shit talk you, but his actual stun effect itself is really underwhelming. So lines S tier, regular sound C tier. I think we settle at the top of B tier. His lines are funny though. This one's hard. I'm gonna go bottom of A tier because I have an affinity for Wesker. I will not be taking questions at this time. Next is Twins. Twins. You know what? I kind of get Huntress vibes from that, don't you? It's like, it's kind of that same like angry little girl vibes. Twins, not amazing, but Victor. Victor stunning is he's probably the most satisfying thing to stun in the entire game. Honestly, just for Victor alone, I'm putting Twins in S tier because the sound effect that he makes when you kick him or stun him is just, it's just transcendent. So that's the one tier list. Twins will be S tier on, in my opinion. And it doesn't do much. Oh my god, that's horrible. Holy shit. He didn't do anything. Easy D tier. He just went, That was terrible. Oh god. Artist is pretty funny. I like the like nasally like bird sound she makes. that's pretty good. Let me get it one more time. I like that one. That's good. I'm gonna give that a solid A tier. I don't like going against artists, but that is a funny sound effect. I gotta admit. Dredge, I don't remember. He makes like sloshing sounds. It sounds like there's chains. It sounds like someone is moving some chains around in a pot of chili. Or spaghetti. I gotta give it points for uniqueness, honestly. It's kind of unsettling. I'm gonna give that one an A tier. And you apparently forgot Ghostface? How do you forget Ghostface, Oink? This is why you're the worst stream sniper ever. Ghostface, here, I can do a perfect rendition of Ghostface just in case you're not aware. He goes, there you go. And for that reason, he gets a solid S tier because he just sounds so disappointed that he got stunned by that pallet. So there it is. That is the killer getting stunned tier list. I'm running out of interesting tier lists to make, but this one was very important and we'll ship it to the archives at the Pentagon. So thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.